Well, hello, my YouTube subscribers. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I really do. I know it's been a while since I posted a video. Yes, I know. And yes, I have been busy. And for all of you who are just, excited as me, fall is getting ready to come. I got my fall socks on already, because it gets cold in the morning now. And I want to thank you guys for just hanging in there. I thank you for watching my videos. I thank you for just supporting me all over. I've had, I'm trying to create I got so many plans. I just, they'd be like, blah, 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 But I wanted to come up with an inspirational, because a lot of you guys are doing legal work. Y'all doing your legal research. Y'all look at my channels and stuff like that. And I'm going to tell you something. I just like you, I get burned out too. And I have to, right now I'm doing one of my cases, and I decided to just sit back and just give you a little insight, okay? So today I want to talk about something that's really hitting me personal. It's something that, we don't normally talk about. I'm not going to call it edifying. I'm going to call it the dunk in the room. That's what I need to make that podcast, dunk in the room. Okay. And, I've been through a situation where I got, I'm not going to lie, I'm over 50. I am over 50. And, I have a disability. And I mean, it may not look like it. I mean, I got my arms and legs and everything, but, I'm going to be honest, being a diabetic today is more challenging than anything before. And, a lot of people, since the pandemic, a lot of people have alleged with EEOC discrimination of age, disability, and all that other stuff. And, age, they're not supposed to. And I know everybody say, well, you know what, Samantha, they're not supposed to discriminate, because if they do, that's a lawsuit. I'm going to tell you something. What's on the law and being enforced are that's a gap. The American Disability Act, it was created under the Title VII of the Civil Rights Act. So I'm just going to keep it real. Everything that has something to do with everything that's going on as far as protecting your rights came from Title VII. Women voting, the gays and lesbian rights, all of that came from Title VII, which originated from African Americans. Yeah, I know. You probably said, well, Samantha, you know what? Yeah. But anyway, it did. So they came up with the American Disability Act, because people were being discriminated for being disabled. They didn't want to hire no short midget or no. If I offend, I'm sorry, but they didn't want to hire no short person. They didn't want to hire no person that could be gay. Remember in time in California, California came out with Proposition 8. Y'all don't remember that, but see, that's where that came out. Proposition 8 was trying to kick people out. If I'm right, I want to make sure I do my research, but I think I did. But Proposition 8 was trying to get teachers who they consider gay from teaching their children. Yeah, they was trying that. So now all of these rights are setting in, and more rights are setting in, because people now are becoming more diabetics than ever before. You can't discriminate against somebody because of their age. It's a lot of people that's 50 and older that still wants to work. Back in the day, they used to tell you, no, you need to be retired. You're going on 50. I have people that retired that's my age. They retired, and then they went and found them another job. And then it's a lot of people that's working that keep medical insurance. And they're not below 50. I mean, they're below 50. And they still doing it. Some people that's over 50 that's doing it. But recently, I got a job working for a state government. I did. And like always, I let them know hey, you know, I'm a diabetic and I need to take care of this and all of that. Also, I found out another situation that I had, and I'm telling. The point that I'm trying to make is that, you know what? Turning 50 and trying to make a living with companies that don't value, they don't, is becoming hard. And there are more cases of ADA discrimination than ever before. So how do you deal with it? How do you deal with it? Well, I can tell you how I feel like I need to deal with it. I don't want to work for a company anymore. I do. I got years of experience in customer service, administrative, legal, all of that. And especially jobs that you just trying to do entry level, just to get in, just to have some decent medical insurance. It's not even worth it. Stress you out. You know, I never thought that I would, you know, and even me, I never thought that I would have to deal with this, because I thought years, decades from now, you know, things will be different. But you got these young people here that, you know, that don't value work ethics. They don't. I'm just putting it out there. They don't value work ethics. They come to work dressed any kind of way, and they want respect. They don't know how to talk to people, but yet they want the respect. And they talk to you. I had somebody that talked to me like I was, because I got gray hair, I guess, or my age or whatever it is. They felt like that, you know what, they had to talk to me slow so I can get it. They had to train me in baby steps, so that I can understand it. I couldn't believe it. I'm trying to teach you how to be a rock star. See, I can wear this like this because I'm at home. But when I go to work, that's a different thing. My hair is fixed. My makeup is on. My jewelry is appropriate. I don't wear open-toe flats and stuff like that, or skirts that's so short, or dresses so short that when I bend over, you see what I'm thinking, or you know what I look like. And a lot of times, especially being over 50, come on, we got to admit it. Some of us, we got to admit it. We intimidate people. Because why? Many of us came from old school, where we know how to dress. We know how to talk. You know, we at that age now where things really don't bother us. The BS is less, the drama is less, and the happiness and peace is more. But I still fight for my rights. I still. So what, Samantha, what you gonna do? Well, you know, I'm gonna think of something. Because at this point, I can't, I'm going into, I always ask, hey, did the pandemic change anything? Yeah, it did. It gave people more options to work at home. A lot of people who are especially over 50 and some younger than that just don't want what they call corporation politics. And you can't say it's just in one area of a job. It's more in state government than anything else. It's more into state government. And I found that out. I hear so many people say, oh, they need to get all them people off of welfare and food stamps. They're draining the system. And, but I'm going to tell you something. There's money behind it. It's money behind it. They're not trying to get people off. Please do not believe that there is a fighting conservative right that people are trying to get people to work. No, they're not. They are not trying to help people. And the sad part about it is that people who are receiving benefits have become so dependent in them that when it's time for them, like being my age, to get a job, it's hard. It's hard. Me, as far as being 50 and having a medical condition and stuff, and then being told that you talk to you or treat you or fire you. Yeah, I've been fired for being old. And I ain't gonna lie, did it do something to me? Yeah, yeah. Yes. Because I don't feel old. I don't feel like I look old. Even if I did, I can still do the job. What does one have to do with the other? People my age don't go along with the program that much. We very seldom do. We very seldom do. So, like I said, I reinvented myself. I ain't gonna lie. When they fired me, you know, I took a trip to Memphis and I enjoyed myself. And if you ever down there, you need to go to Art Creation. Best soul food I ever had in a long time. I went on Beale Street. I enjoyed myself. You know, I'm able to relax, plan things. A lot of people don't, but a lot of people my age and a lot of people don't have that option. So I'm blessed. I'm blessed. But the question is that, you know, I'm going to give you best advice. If you're working for a company and you're not happy, start rebranding yourself. Think about what you leave. You know, we were groomed to believe that, you know, we work for this company for 10, 20 years. You know, and we gave them all we can, and then we retire and all of that. But today, a lot of companies are not investing in you. You're doing more investment in them than they are of you. But I am going to give you some advice. That's something I did. When I noticed, and I always, the start of the show, you know where I'm finna go. Whenever I start seeing that things are going left field and you know, it's like that, I document. Emails under Rule 26F, a federal rule, I document. Because you don't have, I'm going to be honest, a lot of people today have shown so much pattern and practice and discrimination. They not doing it discreetly no more. They doing it up front, in your face, with a smile, because they don't feel like you're going to do anything. Or you know what? Nobody would ever catch them in anything. Nobody. Nobody would ever catch them. But you can be that one person. You know, somebody, you know, unless you die, you can't don't let nobody discriminate against you, because getting old is not an entitlement. It's a privilege. A lot of people didn't make it to my age. And I may not make it to somebody else's age. But I do know this. It's time to pave the way. We can no longer sit here and say, okay, we 50 years old, we old, we out, you know, we this, we that. We're not, you know, let people not give us the right to make a living. That should not be. But what are your thoughts? Once again, thank you for listening to my video. Thank you, guys. Thank you, just thank you, guys. That's all I can say. And you guys have a great day. And hey, go out there and do something, because you know what? This life ain't nothing but a journey. And when you reach the destination, it's over. Take care.